Hey party people, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Bean.
And we're Kelly Beans Bees. We're first-time beekeepers here in Central Virginia, and today we are diving into hive number 3 that does not have a ice cream name, but will shortly.
Hopefully. As long as we get a queen, this one will get named.
So we're naming our hives after ice cream flavors, but we're doing it after the queen. So wherever the queen goes is what the hive will be called.
So physically, this is the box that used to be the cookie dough hive. But
Originally.
the cookie dough queen got moved out here. We're hoping to get a new queen here, so we don't have a name yet.
Yep. So last week, Bean and Mikey came out and inspected. They're very, very starting on this side, but hardly.
Here.
And they didn't open up this one. So you're probably wondering, well, why didn't they check on it?
You want to explain that?
That's what a beekeeper's supposed to do, right? You are right. But they did not check because we saw capped queen cells, and so Bean wanted to give them a little bit of a break to try to figure out if the queen went out, hatched, mated, came back.
There's another queen cup there, but
I can't with these queen cups. If you just watched our last video, there were, what, 3?
More than that. Those were just the capped ones.
Ugh. Anyways, so, ooh, I see some white on the next frame. Party. That means that there are a lot more bees in this one. I feel as if...
Yeah, this is all the old bees from...
I feel as if they are coming for me. They're like, bye girl, why are you here? We did not invite you. This one looks heavy, Bean.
So anyway, it's not as heavy as some of the other ones, but yeah, it is. It's got nectar, pollen, all that sort of stuff.
Look how far it's come out on this side.
Yeah.
At the top.
They are poking out with it. Okay.
Okay, so anyway, we took Cookie Dough the queen out of here, added her down to that bottom box at the end of the row, and then we were waiting for, there were, I think, 2 capped queen cells in here, right?
I don't know if they were capped when we saw them, but they were in the process of being made. So we said, no, they were capped. You're right.
That's why you didn't go in.
Yep.
Okay, so we were waiting to see, so just to bring you up to speed, they cap, they hatch out, they go on a mating flight, find a boy. Oh, those just...
There's drones.
One's on my hand. Sorry, guys. I'm a little too close, I think. I hope she didn't sting my hand. I can't quite tell.
I think you would know if she did. This is another frame full of pollen and nectar.
Sorry, I'm being attacked under my umbrella.
Yeah. So I'll start to explain.
Maybe I'll turn this
so that Kelly can focus on not being stung.
Sorry.
So we gave the queen some time to hatch out because after she'll be capped on the 9th day after the egg has been laid. She then will hatch out on the 16th day after the egg has been laid. So like a week. Well, we came out, I don't know, Saturday, Sunday the week before. We came out then...
Friday.
Or we came out Friday, then we came out Saturday. It's now Sunday of like 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
So it's been over 2 weeks. So she should have had time to hatch out, go on a mating flight, and come back and start laying eggs, is our hope.
So if you follow our Did You Know Thursdays on our Facebook page this past week, it was that a queen, like on her mating flight, goes out and mates, then gets the sperm, and then she never has to mate again.
Mm-hmm.
And so
it's a one-time thing.
Right, so she keeps all of that in her. This hive, I guess because there are OG bees, they are just like everywhere. I'm under an umbrella today because my phone overheated, and that's what we use to record our videos, so we're trying to keep it cool.
Yeah, so last week we didn't want to get into them because she may have hatched out, but wouldn't have been mated yet. And if a queen hasn't been mated, the bees haven't really accepted her at that point. They're still kind of a little iffy as to whether or not they're going to take her as their queen.
Right. I mean, I don't blame them.
Right.
New girl, don't know how you feel about her.
Uh-huh. So you want to be very careful when you've got a non-mated virgin queen because the bees can actually decide they want to kill her if...
Yeah. There's a
whole... She's no good. What?
It was a whole... Yeah, a whole, like, circle of them. They're on your stand now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This hive is packed full of nectar and pollen.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if a new queen would even have room to lay in this hive is the problem.
Oof.
I can't tell there. I have seen there's a queen cell that's cupped or capped there.
Cooped.
Cooped. Yeah. A cooped queen cell. No.
The
Capped
coopy
queen cell.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
One of the bees tried to sting me. Or
Bye.
I squished her. Either one.
Bye, girl. Well, guys, if you didn't know, once a bee stings,
she's dead.
She did. You okay?
Yep, I'm good. So, actually, you may be wondering, you may have heard that, if a honeybee stings you, it then dies. And you may be wondering, man, that sounds weird. Why is that? Well, when a honeybee stings, they actually have a little sac at their butt.
At their booty.
Where the stinger is. And when they sting you, the stinger will pull out of them.
You're getting more on your tool from doing that.
I know. I was trying to expand that out a little bit so I can push it back because there was a bee in there and I didn't really want to squish her, but I might have to. But anyway, so there's a little sac that's connected to the stinger within their body. And when they sting, that sac comes out and it's actually got muscles on it that even when it's disconnected from their body, it will continue to pulse. And that pulses venom into you as long as the stinger's in you.
Oh,
so if you do get stung by a bee, you want to make sure that you get the stinger out as quick as possible, and that will give you the smallest dose of venom possible.
Because that is a no bueno. Honey!
They've started drawing this out, but that's about it.
I am getting...
And then this is packed with nectar and pollen.
I think I got stung. On my leg.
Oh, yep, you did. I see it.
Can you help me? Alright, guys. Yep. We gotta pause. Bye. Well, we got the stinger out. But I feel like I want to cry. I got stung on the inner leg right here. And that's a tender spot anyway. But yeah, I just feel like I need to cry. And I feel like I need to walk with my legs 8 feet apart. So, this is the first time I've been stung though. And how long have we had?
So far.
Well, yeah, it's the first time though.
First time ever? I don't think so, though. Just
No. First time since we've had bees. Yeah. So, I do have to say the number 3 hive, they do not like the umbrella. Me being that close.
They're older bees because they haven't had a queen for so long, so they're a little.
They were kind of
feistier.
attacking me under the umbrella, so I was more worried about the ones near my face instead of the ones on my legs.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Okay, well, I'm surviving. I'm not thriving, but we're going back to keep trucking.
Thanks, guys. We'll be back in a second.
All right, party people. I'm still doing okay.
Yep, Kelly hasn't died. We're happy for that. So what we're going to end up doing, I've staged some equipment here, and we are already planning on splitting the Chunky Monkey Hive. So what we're going to do is we're going to take half the frames from the Chunky Monkey Hive, stick it in this new box, leave the other half of the frames. Then we're going to take the old cookie dough hive, the unnamed hive, and stick it on top of the Chunky Monkey split. And hopefully those bees and those resources will help to supplement the nurse bees that are going to be in this split here. Because when we split them, all the foragers from the Chunky Monkey hive, they're going to go. They're just going to leave nurse bees here. Yep. So then we can use the forager population from this hive to bolster the nurse bees here. Bolster. Anyway. So that's our plan. We're going to do that in a whole nother video because this is going to take us a little bit. We're hoping Kelly doesn't get stung again, but
I might.
We'll see.
The bees today are
I know. Well,
trifling,
as I
feisty.
said, in the old cookie dough hive, it's all old bees. It's been a while since there have been any eggs. So, all right. Well, we're going to see you all later. We're going to get to this, and we'll bring you there on the next video. But for now, bees out.
Bees out, y'all.